Okay, well, let's go ahead and begin. So Mary, can you just tell me a little bit about a job that you had, let's say in high school?
In high school, yes. One of the jobs I had in high school, I was probably 16 or 17, and
Okay.
I worked at a grocery store in the deli section.
Okay, so you weren't a cashier or anything like that?
No,
Okay.
I wasn't.
Now, what do you mean by deli section?
Well, the deli section is where they have the food. So the lunch meat, when you want to make a salad,
Right.
you know, those types of things. And so some of the grocery stores you go into now, you'll see kind of where those meats and vegetables and stuff are.
Right.
A salad bar like you would in a restaurant, where
Right.
people can actually go in and get their fresh food and create something and buy it and then leave the grocery store, just
Right.
like as if it were a restaurant.
Okay.
So my job was to cut up the vegetables so
Okay.
that they were small areas so that you could put it into a salad and take it with you.
Okay.
So I cut up the meat and the cheese and the vegetables and the fruit.
Okay.
So that they were all contained, and
All
I
right.
put them in that big salad bar. I made sure that there was plenty of ice to keep everything cold.
Okay, so
it
you
was
have to put out
fresh.
the ice, things like that.
Yes, and then they had this special decoration called kale, which is actually something that you can eat as
Okay.
well. But a lot of people will use it as decoration because it's really green and it looks very attractive and
Okay.
pretty. So I would have to make sure that that was placed around the containers of the food.
Okay.
And then sometimes, people are messy
Okay.
when they put the food in their bowl. And so I would periodically have to go out and wipe things off so that everything looked clean.
So did it kind of look like a salad bar?
Yes, it
Kind of
looked
like
exactly like a salad bar. It just was in a grocery store.
that? Okay. So how often did you work at that job? Let's say, how many hours a week did you work?
Well, because I was still in high school,
Okay.
I think I probably only worked maybe 15 hours a week. It wasn't much because it was my last year of high school.
Okay.
So my senior year, and I'm preparing for college, and obviously I wanted to study more, but I needed to work.
Right.
So it was after school. So I would go in maybe at 3 in
Okay.
the afternoon, and then I would work through the dinner hours. So I'd be
Okay.
done maybe at 7, something
Okay.
like that, and go home maybe 3 or 4 days a week. Occasionally I would go in on Saturday,
Okay.
and then I would go in the morning and have it, for the lunch hour, and then I could go home in the afternoon.
Okay. So with that job, what is something you liked and something you didn't like about your job?
I didn't like going in on Saturday mornings.
Okay.
Because I was a high school student.
Right.
I wanted to sleep.
Okay.
Or watch cartoons,
Right.
But I did enjoy working with other people. It gave me kind of practice, I guess, to work with people who weren't the same people I went to school with and
Okay.
saw every day, because I went to a small school. I lived in a small town.
Okay.
So when you see the same people all the time, you just, So it gave me a chance to see more people, more experience, kind of get to
Helped you build some social
some
skills?
people skills.
Yeah, people
yes,
skills.
yes,
Alright.
good social skills. Yes,
Alright.
it was good.
And the last thing is, what did you do with your money? I mean, the money that you earned, did you spend it? Did you save it? How did you use your money?
Oh, I spent it. Are you kidding me? 17. I was a girl.
So how did you spend your money?
I spent it on clothes or makeup. It was the 80s.
Okay.
I mean, come on. Lots of makeup, and sometimes I would save it to go on, to a movie or something fun
Okay.
like that. But yeah, it was usually what we call pocket money.
Okay, so you weren't thinking, I'm going to use this money for college in 2 or 3 years.
No, I should have, but I didn't. In all honesty, no.
All right. Well, thank you, Mary.
You're welcome. Thank you.